This is the most expensive house on Earth, and it costs more than a private island, a yacht, and a jet combined. Let's see what's inside.
105,000 square feet of interior space, 21 bedrooms, 49 bathrooms.
49 bathrooms! Imagine being their plumber.
You need a plumber?
Yeah, I do need a plumber.
How many bathrooms?
49.
Absolutely not.
I'll give you $2 million.
What's the address?
And
It's
coming
so
here, we have a
big.
fingerprint scanner and your
Fingerprint scanner? All right, so we got no intruders coming in either?
This is where we have oversized marble on the floors. We have this art installation.
Is that statue
right in the center
spinning?
that rotates. And coming here, we have the office. 25-foot high ceilings, skylight
25
right in the
feet?
center.
I don't know if that's tall enough for me. I'm like 26'3".
Stop the
So
cap.
it's gonna be cutting it.
Cabinetry with LED lighting that looks really sleek. And on top of that, right above us, we actually have a balcony looking down on this room.
I
We're
don't
gonna
know.
check
I
that space out
actually
later
probably
in the
wouldn't
tour.
be a fan
Now,
of
bringing
having my
everybody
office so
back to the
exposed. I'd
entry,
probably
again,
want
we
it to
have
be a
the
little more
staircase on our left going up to the second
kept
floor.
together.
This opening takes us to a beautiful powder room with a marble
Not the fancy toilet. Ooh.
air accent. And coming here, we have the main lounge.
Because this is where you have the most explosive views in Los Angeles. You have the grand
Oh, it comes with a piano too?
oversized, have the
Ooh, I can't play piano, but
Los Angeles. This is the king of the
if somebody gave me this house, maybe I learned to play piano.
which is the Murano glass. It's the angel wings. This view is why they call it the City of Angels.
That's sick. Look at that. Oh my gosh, so pretty.
Of course, it opens up to the outdoors. We're gonna check out the backyard in a bit. And coming
Check
here,
out that
we
glass
have
door. It's
the
like
formal
20
dining
feet.
area. Actually goes into your walk-in wine cellar that is temperature controlled.
Okay, who needs that much wine? All right, like I know people like collecting
This is my
wine,
Bible.
but
We have
damn,
everything.
that's a lot.
This is a polished chrome piece, and I'm sure just the installation of this sculpture took over a year. Now,
Over a
coming here,
year
we have another
for the
staircase
loop-de-loop
going up to the
sculpture.
second floor.
Sculpture.
This is where we have the art gallery.
Personal
You have your
art
lighting
gallery?
perfectly-
Guys, if you had an art
And
gallery,
we
what
have
are
a
you
guest
putting in it?
bedroom. So
All right,
let's
drop
go
it down
quickly
below.
Check marble walk-in shower with this mosaic detail, chrome finishes, total toilet that opens up as you walk into the bathroom, floating vanity, walk-in closet, everything you need. Back to the hall.
Everything you need, you know, your casual $10,000 toilet and your floating vanity. Just the necessities.
We have a gorgeous marble pedestal sink, chrome fixtures.
That's a cool sink.
Everything you need.
Why is it so
Now, coming
ovular?
back to the hallway, we're gonna go. We'll be walking a lot in this home. I mean, Mikey, look at the scale here.
I kind of think it gets to a point where the house is so big it becomes a burden. Like, I don't want to clean all those rooms. I don't want to have to worry about, is that room that's like 2 miles away, is that room locked? Or is the oven in the second kitchen going? No.
Now, I say library, but this room actually has built-in ventilation for a cigar lounge. That way you can actually smoke here and you won't even smell. In fact, Mikey, let's get a close up here. You can
What?
see all these built-ins.
Ventilated room so it wouldn't
I love
smell
the
if you
veneer
smoked a
for the
cigar.
wood
That's
cabinetry
insane.
And the gloss finish.
I wanna
Have
know
the
how they
seating
did
area
that.
right in the center.
There's so many lounge rooms. Like, I wouldn't be able to decide where to hang out.
Super sleek. I love this polished cabinetry.
Is that 4
Waterfall edge on the
ovens?
island.
What are you cooking? Pretty sure that's how many ovens Markiplier has.
2 induction cooktops with a pop-up vent. Built-in espresso maker. Sorry, Mike, I'm pushing you left and right.
built-in
but these are cool.
espresso?
I want to have one of these.
We've seen one of those before.
I want that. That's sick.
This is just incredible. The views here, the scale of this property, the scale of this backyard. In fact, Mikey, let's take everybody to the
fact
glass
that the
section.
backyard is on
I
the
love these
second
palm trees
story.
They have a 400-foot jogging trail that's right below this moat. That way, they have the glass railing there since this property is on a hillside.
So you can go on a
which
morning
allows
run
this moat to have
right
no
in your
glass
house. That's crazy.
like I mentioned
Ooh, I
earlier,
think it's
we're
time
gonna
for the
walk around this
garage.
house. This door actually opens up to the subterranean 50-car
It's just like GTA.
garage.
That's oh
They're
my
still working on the
goodness.
house and finishing some of the areas, but I wanted
can
to
fit
bring
like
everybody
30
here because
cars.
This is a great space. Coming back
That's
here,
awesome.
marble floors throughout. I want to talk about the future wall that's in front of us.
And that looks like
with
a
the
museum,
butterfly
the way it's all
details
laid out
and
in the
portraits,
walls.
multiple seating areas, and the space continues. I mean, look at this hallway here.
It's just endless.
Come in here, we have another lounge area. The amount of seating areas in this house is kind of mind-boggling.
I want to know how
wool
much the
textures that
sofa
they have
makers
on
were
this
paid
side.
for all this.
And
They
right
must
here,
have made
we have this
millions.
marble table right in the center of this room, and this will essentially be your wine cellar, storage area.
More wine? More.
Another great-
Who are you guys having over if you get to stay in this place for 1 week? Who are you having over?
Another powder room, gorgeous cabinetry. I'm sure we're gonna see many more bathrooms. Let's see. These
At least
are
he's aware.
locker, basically full-size bathrooms, his and hers, for your gym. When I say gym, I'm not talking
the
about like a
gym?
couple 100 square foot room. I'm talking about an amazing space, and
Holy
look at
crap.
the scale here. I mean,
And check
wall
out the
of
view,
glass opening
too.
Up. It's a little dark right now. but
Dang.
You have the sparkling city in front of you.
There's like basically a locker
This
room right
space,
next to it.
I'm out of words. And right on the other side, we have a juice bar. And the amount of cabinetry, all you're missing is a stove and a vent.
A juice bar. A whole bar just for juice. In your house. If I have this house, I'm owning a professional juicer who's gonna just be making juice for me all day long.
An indoor lap pool that's about 90 feet, salt water, triple osmosis, and
Saltwater triple osmosis. Fancy.
the cold
This is
plunge and,
just
you know, the dry
so
sauna and the wet
luxurious.
steam and all
It's like all the amenities from a hotel just combined in your house.
This chandelier right in the center is
Ooh, that's
probably
really
one of the
low.
biggest we've
Wouldn't
ever
want to hit
seen.
your head on that.
And first, I want to go this way. This is a full-size salon. Maybe full-size doesn't do justice. It's like a commercial salon. You have pedicure chairs. You have hair washing
No
stations.
way.
You have,
If you've made it this far, drop a like down below to get your own personal spa.
I just realized there's a powder room here with a gorgeous marble sink. wet
Powder
bar,
room?
And coming
Powder
here,
room. Get all powdered up for your
so
bowling.
now we're doing kind of almost like
Now
a
the
full
bowling
circle
alley.
on the lower level. We have a golf simulator here. Of course, why not? If you have a bowling
Ooh,
alley,
golf
this
simulator.
complements it.
I don't know. I've played a couple
This is
golf
just like-
simulators. They're a little bit finicky,
is as
but
if it was
dang,
in a
they're
hotel.
fun. And you don't have to go find your ball. I always lose my balls when I go golfing.
But this is your tequila bar.
There's a juice bar. There's a tequila bar. I'm pretty sure there's a cigar bar. Why are there so many bars?
We have a few powder rooms here, and
Powder room. Hold
That's
up.
the main
Powder room.
staircase that
Hold
we-
on. Hold on. Powder room is a room that is smaller than a bathroom and typically contains a single vanity and a toilet. Oh, it's just a half bathroom. Okay, that makes sense.
this hallway takes us to a candy room. This is a colorful
Candy
touch
room?
to this estate. We
This
have
house
these
is a
candy
candy
stations running
room?
all the way to the ceiling. LED lighting, round cabinetry. I gotta give
Why are there
credit
so
to
many
developers
gumballs?
here. This is a nice
like every
detail,
color.
and it's located perfectly right off the entry of the movie theater. And this movie theater is something else. In fact, Mikey, I'm gonna go left. Why don't you go to the right? Meet me at the movie theater. This is a commercial movie theater, and it's so decked out with the
It's so much
carpet,
bigger than the
flush
other
walls,
movie theaters I've seen in
Dolby
houses.
Atmos surround sound. These recliner chairs that may look like comfortable sofas, but you have all the amenities there.
This is the charity event room. What would you call this room?
I would call it a nightclub, but I mean it's
The charity event / nightclub room. You got the and then the other night you're like,
We're raising money for people. Please give our foundation money.
I don't know. I find that funny. It's in the same room.
And this is another pool, so if you want to swim in between all the fire
Ooh,
pits,
those look like the
you're right
pods
here.
from
Brandon, we got
Star
pretty
Wars:
lucky.
Revenge of the
Look at the
Sith. You know
views.
what I mean? And the council, everybody surrounding each other.
Well,
But that's
this
so
is why we have
cool.
the perfect.
That design is so unnecessary, but it's actually really cool.
I mean, another electric toilet. God knows how much they have
You know,
to spend
each of
just
those
on
toilets have
alone.
got to be like 10,000.
49
Hold on. How much are fancy opening toilets? 500 to 15,000.
That's wild. I'm sure each of those is probably $1,500 at least.
I would say 5-6 grand at least.
I mean,
And he answers my question. Do you guys think that's worth it?
And these double doors open up to the seating area for the primary bedroom.
More seating. There's so much seating.
Fireplace, TV's nice, and this room comes with its own bar.
I just have to expect it. I just have to expect him to say, there's a powder room. And guys.
There's a bar.
Oh my gosh.
I'm assuming if you live in a house like this, you probably have someone here serving you.
you got to probably hire a juice maker, candy supplier, bowling alley technician, cigar supplier, maids, plumbers, powder room stockers, all sorts of people. If you're living in this area, chances are you're gonna find a job in this house.
We have the first closet, and this closet
That's a
is
closet?
gorgeous. It
You're
feels
telling
like
me
you're
that's a
walking into
closet.
high glass
There's a
cabinet
chandelier in your
Chandelier
closet.
there.
Just for this, how long of a tour this guy had to make. I'm subscribing to Ines Ilmazer. Thank you. If you guys are enjoying the video, be sure to drop a sub below and join the Coasty crew today.
And this is where you have your private all glass pool. This is incredible.
That's so cool.
The amount of money
I don't like
spent
that
on this
people can see
pool.
my legs though.
The putting green. For sure, this is the coolest putting green in the city. I mean, look
Could
at
you
these
imagine
views.
chipping it a
Granted,
little
it's been
too
long
hard?
day.
Just
We're running.
I would lose so many golf balls if I played on this rooftop.
We have the sky deck continue, Ipe decking on the floors, multiple bar areas and outdoor dining
There's so
areas.
many
You have your
bars. Hold on, we're going
Ipe
back.
decking.
There's a full-on like resort on top of this house. Is that a kitchen? Is that an oven? So many ovens. If you guys thought this house was insane, be sure to drop a sub down below. There's gonna be much crazier things I'm checking out soon. Now drop a comment down below if this is your dream house. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.